Hello everyone and welcome back to the 36th part tutorial of how to model a basketball court arena where we'll continue our basketball hoop. This time we will continue by creating this pivot here. So what I want to do here is first of all open again one of those reference pictures and uh, preference. Um, yeah, let's open this one. Oh, actually let's open the other one, which is I think this one. Okay, so we need this pivot to be a little bit bolded out here, and there is probably something that hold this thing here, so like some kind of security ring or something. And also you can see there that the pin is inserted probably to some kind of a hole which is also bolded a little bit out, just like we had in those pivots here. See, like this one, something like that. So with that in mind, let's just continue and do this. So I'm gonna isolate this so I can work. Uh, Now I'm gonna make sure that you exit smooth preview. So press 1, and you wanna add edge loop here. So I'm gonna switch to side view basically. It will be better. Okay, and shift right click, insert edge loop, and I'm gonna insert edge loop here that way. So it's crossing the center of our thing here, and I want to have one more edge loop just about there. Okay, this one will secure this area, so we'll basically have two of those here. Okay, now I'm gonna switch back to this view, and you know what, I'm gonna add two more here, though I can stretch this, but I don't want to stretch this, so let's back here and add two more edge loops, one here and one there. That way it will be fine. Here we have a frame, so that's good. We can right click, choose vertex, grab this vertex, and shift right click, chamfer vertex. And you know what? Let's do it better. Let's do it like the way I did earlier. I'm gonna use the multi-cut tool. I'm gonna click once on this vertex and then click here and right click to close this. You can do this in two steps. 1, 2, and immediately down there to this vertex here and right click. Just make sure that you don't miss anything. Grab this one and here and right click, and then grab this vertex and chamfer it. Okay, now you're gonna let's see, vertex. Okay, and I'm gonna grab this one, this one, this one, and that one. Scale tool, open this up. Now I'm gonna switch to side view because I need to see something here. So here we go. I will scale this to about so, and I will press F8 to bring it back to object mode, right click, choose this face, and I will delete it. Okay, so now I can press 3 and see this hole. Okay, now I want this diameter of this hole to be a little bit bigger than what we have. I mean, I will show you this that way. I want the diameter of this to be bigger than this one because I want to have this bolded area. Okay, so what I will do here is I will simply switch to uh, exit smooth preview mode. Okay, and I will enlarge this as much as I can. Okay, to the something like so. See, that way. I'm gonna click extrude once and immediately switch to scale tool and bring it that way. And again, I don't want this to be bigger, um, the same diameter as this hole. So I will simply just a little bit bring this backwards and pull this outside that way. Okay, just something like so. That's good. And click extrude once again. Switch to scale tool. I want to have something just like so because I already added limitation of what I have here. I may want even to shrink this diameter here. So just for now, let's assume that this just fine, okay? And I'm gonna click extrude again. Now this time I'm switching to move tool, and I want you to be aware that I'm gonna create something that like goes like that, okay? So it goes back inside, and I want to make a little one here, a little face here, just so I will have my secure, you know, edges, those that maintaining the sharpness. So I'm gonna click extrude again, move tool, and bring it a little bit more inside, that way. Click extrude again, and then move tool, and just a little bit more. So now I have one edge here, one edge here that's securing this one, and this one securing this one, okay? This one that's near to it. Now I can extrude once more, switch to scale tool, close this just a little bit, that way, okay? And then click extrude again, and extrude it, and scale tool again, close this just a little bit more, and extrude it, and this time we are going to go back outside. So switch to move tool. Now pull it back just a little bit to create another secure edge there. Okay, and then you're allowed to extrude it once more, switch to move tool, and pull it outside. Now, if I press, sorry, 1 second. Okay, my throat, sorry. I'm gonna press 3 and have a look at this, okay? So it's just a little bit bigger than what I thought, so I may want to go back a few steps, okay? This one and that one, and let's see. Let's scale, change to scale tool and see. No, I need to go twice backwards and then bring this a little bit more there, and then extrude once again, move tool, just a little bit there, extrude once more, and pull it there. Press 3, and well, that's good. I mean, it's not bad. We can fix this whole thing. Maybe we can't. So, you know what? Let's give it another shot. Scale tool. That way. Okay. I'm gonna double click on this one and switch to scale tool so I can bring this near to it, and then I will reselect this again and click extrude, move tool, bring it here, bring it just, sorry about there, and then extrude again, move tool. It looks like it still stays the same, like big. Well, you know what? I don't mind. I'm gonna extrude it once more. Switch to move tool. Sorry. And I'm gonna close this that way, like a cone here. Okay. And then I will go over mesh and fill hole. Grab this face and poke it. Okay. that way. Now, after I've done this, I can simply comment, maybe relocate those. So it's going to be a little bit hard to do this. And while I'm thinking of this, it's just getting harder to understand what will I do here. And maybe I will do this from the inside. All this thing is just butters. Let's double click on this edge that I just shrinked earlier, and we'll shrink this that way a little bit more, and then we will grab, well, I think that I grabbed in the wrong one. So let's, no, this was the correct one. Okay, I will do something such as this. I will double click on this, scale it a little bit down, come to this side to pick this one, and scale this down a little bit so it will be the same diameter. And I'm trying to shrink this in steps. I don't know why I chose this way, but anyway, you need to do them one by one. I mean, you can't escape this. If you will try to do this all together, it can go uniformly. I mean, so yeah, that's good. That's pretty good, but I still need to handle those because it looks like a cone here. So I will grab this one and I will delete it. Double click, shift delete, shift right click, delete edge, and it will be easier for me to scale this one down so it not be a cone like it was. So you see, I'm making sure that it's not cone. And this is a lot to cover, so I will have to do the same for just for some of them here. That way. Now this one and this one, shrink them a little bit, and now it's safe for me to grab, well, I think it's safe for me to grab this one and shrink it that way. Well, I want to shrink it more of like that, and then grab this one, pull it outside a little bit that way and shrink it so it will meet there that way. One thing that is problematic here, well, no, nothing, that's good. Shift right click, I will bring back the edge that I deleted earlier, and I'm gonna add a few edge loops here. So one here, one there, to maintain this sharp, to maintain this one sharp, and I'm missing one here to maintain this sharp. And I'm gonna pull those vertices of this pin a little bit more outside that way. Okay, and then let's press 3 just to see how much it's outside, like so. Let's yeah, let's do something like this. I'm gonna double click on this edge and I'm gonna scale this up a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, and I will press shift select insert edge loops. Gonna add one edge loop here, press 3 to see how it looks. That looks good. All right, you can either leave it as it is. I know those are tries, but if you want to try and configure those edges and make it quads, that's all good with me. Now, the fun part. is I'm gonna click on this edge, double click on this edge, and double click on this edge, and this edge, and that edge. Okay, so only this frame. And now if we will go over mesh, let's see, okay, detach. Okay, now I can double click on this face, one of them, and it will simply only select those. Okay, so I can copy those and go over edit mesh, duplicate, press F8 3 times, control to unselect this, left me with this one, modify center pivot for it, and I'm gonna move this one there. I don't want to cut this in the middle and mirror this, though it could be a, well, why not actually? You know what? Let's undo that. I thought it's a little bit too complicated for mirroring this. Let's undo this detach thing. Undo detach. Okay, press F8. I'm gonna cut this into 2 pieces. Face, sorry. Press F8. Choose only the arm. Face. I'll choose half cut. Well, let's choose the other cut because this one holds the pin, and frankly I have no idea why I thought to delete it. It didn't select all the entire cut, so I guess I have to do this once again. I just don't see my, well, let's do this that way. I grab this vertex, press F to zoom on it, and then zoom out, right click, choose face, grab all this entire shape and delete it. Okay, then press F8. Let's have a look at this. X, same thing, shift right click, mirror polygon, mirror options, negative X, click apply, close. Now right click, choose vertices. I'm gonna grab this vertex. Actually I will grab this vertex, press F to zoom on it, zoom out. I don't know why the camera is that way, and I will try my best to grab all the center vertices. So these, shift, select these, shift these. Okay, so you can see everything in the middle has been selected, as well as those in there. And I want to get really zoomed in here and edit mesh, merge component. These are very close to each other, so I click apply and see, and let's visit some more of them and see if anyone has been patched but not correctly. I mean that I need to make sure that I have, if I have 3 edges in this area, so on the center I have to have 3, and same goes through the entire shape. Here looks very gentle area, so checking this as well as well as here. Well, that's good. Well, I assume that that went fine, though I'm not sure why those are not selected, so let's select those, shift select those, shift select those, click apply, and let's have a look. I think that those are more crowded here, and that's something I don't want to accidentally happen, that I will lose my hard work. Well, two of them still here, and that's good. They're, they haven't been merged into one, so I'm good. Here, everything looks fine. These, you really need to zoom in. Don't make discounts for yourself, just check them. Okay, let's close. Let's press F8. Let's press 3. Now, if you will see any, X's, like edges that look like the X letter, then something wrong there. But I need to be very zoomed in that way. That's good. All right, so I think this is it for this part. The next part we will need to think of how we creating those screws that holds the next, the next section here that holds the backboard and backstop board. So we shall see. I'm really sorry that I just went, I know, like I just messed up here with this one, but I think that overall you should understand how to make it work. It's not that complicated. I just made it complicated, but you already created those things more than once in this tutorial, so it should be easier for you to just create the same thing here, okay? And I may want to add another disk here on top of this, so I may also need to pull this a little bit more, but right now I'm pretty satisfied with this result, okay? So no need to make any changes or something. Okay, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to save the file, again, save scene as, and I will call this 30, even though I'm at 35 already, save as. And yeah, thank you for watching again. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's really important for me, guys, that you will like the videos if they were good ones. I mean, it's a kind of a rating for people just to know, among other things, that if people want to know if the tutorial is basically serves any good. So your rating is what helps this video to get more views and somewhat help people to decide if to watch it at all. Also, if any of you has been subscribed, actually didn't subscribe but added me on Google Plus, that's all good, but please make sure that you also subscribe to the channel, okay? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you again. See you at the next part. Bye bye.